but men have higher earning potential. So she worked in an optical shop at one point, and technically the manager, which she would have never been the manager of, but her second husband was. So he had, oddly, he had more earning potential than she did, despite, you know, upbringing or... Let me go around this way. I'm trying to decide if this is still wet. This new cement down here. So kind of down here. I'm supposed to say I'm not bitter. You know, quite a learning during this lifetime, because, you know, if you sort of grow up having to recover from certain types of traumas, you don't really think about how to take advantage of other people, or think long term, like I'll get more money out of a will than someone else. I didn't even think like that. I was just figuring out like how to live paycheck to paycheck. Like most people, you have to be in a position of extreme privilege to be able to think that long term and feel safe and secure. I know this is coming to me. I never knew if anything was coming. So even though technically I was more capable, more responsible, and more mature than everyone who actually did think that way and thought they could take control and be, you know, executors of wills and stuff like that. They just sort of assume the position even though they're just domineering, abusive people. That's about it. Are we one block over? Let me figure out where I'm going. So they're off of 19. I don't know. Anyway. We're one block. So we could walk down either. I guess we really should do that. Things like this on a peaceful night to see, you know, decks like that, or backyards, patios, fences, and if it's really quiet, it feels kind of nice and peaceful. Like, oh, I wish I could meet up with a really good friend or partner or husband, what have you. My mom, but she's no longer around, and to just sit on the back deck and really enjoy a quiet evening. I never really hope, maybe someday, fingers crossed. So I wanted to come down here because they have an interesting, like an extraordinary display. Here, this used to be the cottages, and now it's these, you know, ginormous townhomes. So I saw the guy in the... So that's the driveway, and there's a gate on the other side where they drive in off of 19th Street. So some of it is lit up. This guy isn't lit up. Right, he's not lit up. Alright. Right, that one guy. And this is just like what they have over at the Walnut Garden. So I guess you can just order these. Or unless, did these people contribute to the Walnut Garden? And they have this, this sort of... So he's not lit up yet. I don't know if, you know, a guy in his kitchen, and he's probably proud of this hole. And this guy blinking, oh, it's like digital. The eyes are sort of like a digital, let's see. Isn't that neat? And they'll blink. And it looks like a screen, like it, you know. Amazing. What a great job. And do you buy this, I wonder? Or they do it themselves? It's almost like stocking material or meshy. Right. So that's Lombard between, that's 19th is in that direction. And then we'll head on over to 20th. Wow, amazing, impressive. I'm heading to a house that is in close proximity to a home on 21st and Spruce, southeast corner. And they used to have really large skeletons that look like skeleton bones, not like with muscle on them. These look like they have like muscle on them. And they would be more than life size. They were like 7 to 8 feet, maybe 9, scaling the wall of the house. I was always like amazed by that. I'm like, wow, that was really awesome display. But since I returned from the pandemic, I was in Florida for 2.5 years, which happened to include the pandemic. I didn't know that was going to happen. I left Philadelphia before that for other reasons. And when I returned, I realized they were no longer putting those skeletons up at that house. So I don't know what happened, if those people moved or if there was a passing or what. But here we are at 20th and Lombard. Right. Just the right amount of clouds in the sky. Almost looks Halloween-ish. Even though we have 3.5 weeks, I guess 3 weeks until Halloween, approximately. We are October 4th, so Halloween's what, on the 31st, like the last day. So, and then, wow, a few days later, 4 or 5 days later, whatever the Tuesday is after that, will be when people vote for the presidential election, if you vote. I no longer vote. I stopped voting in 2016 because something that began in 2011 and persisted was so bad. I am talking, are you kidding? That I decided to never ever vote ever again. So, and if I didn't have to pay taxes, I wouldn't do that either, but I don't want to have to deal with any issues. But are you kidding? This thing was so bad, and not one single person who had more authority, and people knew what was going on. People, there's so much evidence, it's ridiculous. Right, Heather? So, but no one would come forward. So it begs the question, is Philadelphia run by mafias and gangs, or a corrupt system of authority, government, police? What's going on? Or is the nation unwilling to look at unseen forces that can be created? Evil, energy, this, that, and the other. There's more to it. I mean, people participate and harass, swarm, target, play street theater. And that could create an energy which, and one of the goals would be to drive someone crazy. So it's almost like